What is going on, guys and girls? My name's Evolution and welcome to my channel. So guys, in today's video we're going to go for a little ride, and I thought it was about time I show off some of the upgrades I've done to the bike. The last time I did a video properly of the R125 was probably the showcase, and back then I had stock exhaust, very little of the upgrades that we've got on now. So we'll go for a little ride, do a little motovlog. Let's start the baby up and get going. I've actually been trying to record this video for the past 2 days now, but it keeps raining, but the weather's pretty dry today, and in fact we've got a little bit of sun as well, so I thought I'd take the opportunity. The weather's been really shitty, it's just raining every day, but today's quite nice and dry. Yeah, there it is, beautiful, blinding me, fantastic. What lane do you want, buddy? Do you want that one, this one? We'll go through the middle. Beautiful. Do you know what? I'm actually quite surprised. There's not usually that much traffic on the way home from work, but obviously it's not too much of a problem being on the bike. I hate traffic and vans with hazards. Alright, we're going to do a test, see how loud we can get the bike to pop. You ready, guys? There's just something so satisfying about hearing your exhaust pop. Like, honestly, that exhaust system is definitely the best modification I made to this bike. Akrapovic did really good, man, really good. So I'm just on my way to go find somewhere nice and quiet that we can go stop off and get some showcase done. I definitely recommend, guys, if you haven't seen the original video of me showing off the Yamaha R125 when I originally bought her, go check that video out. There'll be an annotation in the top left now. We're just going to go through some of the changes, upgrades, some performance-wise, some visually. Starting off, we've got the tank protector over here. Put that on. It's a Yamaha R125 branded one. It goes really nice on the actual tank pad bit there, the black bit. We've also got the Yamaha carbon yoke protector, which looks pretty nifty. And moving on to the handlebars, we've also got these Brembo Shorty levers as well, which are completely adjustable. They go like a bronze colour when you ride in the rain. I don't know why, it's just what happens when they get wet, but they're really nice. They make shifting so much easier, and the fact that you can adjust your clutch and brake sort of points is a really cool feature. Moving down the fairings, we've got a set of R&G Crash Protectors. There's a bar that goes all the way through the fairing. Not sure how well you guys can see down there or not. Moving on to one of my favourite upgrades on this bike is definitely the exhaust system. It looks beautiful and makes all the difference when it comes to sound. As you can see, it's a Akrapovic or Akrapovic, however you want to pronounce it, designed for the R125 with the carbon end cap. Now, a bit of a sad story of this. When I purchased it, it was supposed to be immaculate, but in the post, the carbon end cap actually got damaged. So you can replace these, but I haven't actually bothered at all. But it's a full system. It goes all the way under the bike and onto the mounting point in there. It's looking pretty dirty. That's due a clean soon. And just to give you guys a quick example of sound, not saying it's going to be perfect or anything, you know, the microphone never does an exhaust system justice, but definitely makes the bike so much louder, much deeper, and For anyone who's wondering, it most definitely does pop. So that's a bike idling at about 1,000 revs, a little bit over. We'll just give it a few little grunts here. So that's about it on the exhaust system. I'll insert some clips where I managed to capture the exhaust actually popping blue and orange frames, because it looks pretty cool. Since we're on the rear side of the bike, you guys probably picked this up by now, but I've got aftermarket braided brake cables. Supposedly they're supposed to enhance braking performance, make it a bit more responsive, and also change the brake pads as well. We've got front and rear, but the rear ones are probably the most noticeable. Looks really nice in addition with your red suspension spring down there as well. And as I mentioned, you can't really see it too well, but the red brake line there on the front Brembo runs all the way up to the top and into the handlebars there. So moving on to the other side of the bike to give you guys a little bit of a feel, you can see the Shorty brake levers there, the R&G Crash Protection of course, and the rear braided brake cable. Now one of the things I wanted to point out is the pillion pegs have been removed. I think it just gives the bike overall a bit of a snazzier look, looks a lot sleeker, and because I'm only on a CBT at the moment, I'm not actually allowed to carry a passenger unless I was to go up to my A1 licence. Maybe here just something to make notice of, we've got the rear seat. I have got a seat cowl which is actually sprayed in grey, but it's actually a little bit darker than the matte grey Lunar this comes in, and I'm still yet to fit it at the moment, but that should hopefully give the bike a much sleeker look and match with everything. Moving on to one of the last modifications is the tail tidy. It's an R&G official one. It's got an extremely bright LED for the license plate. And again, much like the rear pillion pegs, it's all for aesthetics really. It just makes the bike look so much cleaner. I know it's not ideal having the L plates, it sort of ruins the look, but I'm soon to try and pass my full test so we can get rid of them. So now really moving on to the wish list of things that I still want to change and do. Of course there's forever going to be things that I want to do, one of them being the front screen there. I'd like to get in a black tint, maybe double bubble. I think that would look really nice, bearing in mind the bike is all in matte grey and black. Also tinting the headlights so it's a little bit darker, or with fly eye tint might look quite cool, but I'm not sure how legal that is, and maybe it's something I want to do. I probably won't ever get around to it though, just due to the practicality. Another thing I'm quite tempted to have a look into is removing the mirrors. I think it makes the bike just look so much cleaner, but again, really practicality, I don't think it'd be worth it. I do use them all the time, they're there for a reason sort of thing. Not that they're necessary, you've got your shoulder, but just another temptation I've had. Also we're running a DID chain and sprocket set here on the rear, and in the future I think wavy discs would be a cool option on the front and the rear, but you can't see the disc too clear from here. But it's quite expensive to do, doesn't really change braking performance dramatically. It is only a Baby 125, and every modification you're going to do generally doesn't have too much effect, let's be honest. And last of all guys, before we wrap this video up, I think this one's quite an important one. That the fact that I'm still running these stock tyres, I'd ideally like to change them to something like a set of Bridgestone BT45s. But that's something for the 2016 riding season, I think. You guys are all going to laugh at me for my chicken strips, but I'm still learning to get comfortable with the bike. I'm sort of taking it at my own pace, and you know, we look forward to getting our knee down for sure. New set of tyres, 2016, let's do it.